today's FGD session, I'm and I'll be the one facilitating this session. So the purpose of this session will be to share our thoughts freely about our participation in the mindfulness breathing meditative session during our course. So I would like the both of you to feel comfortable sharing your opinions. This discussion will be video recorded and there will be no interruptions between our group members. So without further ado, the first question will be, how did you feel about your ability in managing stress? Did it change, did it remain after having done 5 sessions of mindfulness breathing? So Felicia?
So for me, at the beginning of the session, I think there's no changes, and also I cannot be focused throughout the session, and I don't think it effective for me at the first beginning. So after going through the whole 5 session, I think there's a changes. I think I can be more calm, and I think this is one of the tools help me to calm from stress and anxiety.
For me, previously I usually just read a book if I want to manage my stress. But after I learned about this mindfulness breathing, I would say that it is more quicker than doing what I love most. So I would say that after each session, that's it.
Fortunately, both of you have had a good direction in managing your stress. So as for me personally, I'm in a neutral basis, since even after having done 5 sessions, I felt in my ability it had been consistent in managing stress. So second question would be, how have you been practicing the mindfulness breathing outside of class?
For me, I will apply it during feeling stressed because of an exam, or also when overwhelmed with my assignment. Taking a few minutes to calm myself down and focus also regains a sense of control, and it helped me be more aware of my mentally and physically throughout the day.
I would say that since I'm a person who takes a lot of time to make a decision, I'd say that this mindfulness breathing allows me to make a decision without suffering the consequences.
Okay, so it's good to hear that we are implementing what we have learned in class into our daily life. So like the both of you, I also use mindfulness breathing whenever I'm angry to lower my blood pressure. So the third question would be, what are some strategies that you have learned during this semester?
For me, stay focused on this session because it will teach us where to develop ourselves from stress and recognize ourselves from noticing ourselves rather than reacting negatively. I'm using short, consistent and mindfulness session throughout the week rather than using the longer occasionally, and I think it's being my routine and it brings a lot of benefits to me.
For me, I would say that the breathing technique I learned is much more useful for me because there's a difference between the way that you would normally breathe and the way that you breathe for each session. So if you breathe through your mouth, it helps to shift your focus to your breathing. So I'd say that it will helps for you to focus more and be a lot calmer.
Okay, so by combining the answers of people, it's about sensory environment. I believe that once you focus on your sensory environment, you are able to focus on what you are feeling. And I think that really helps by implementing mindfulness breathing. So the fourth question would be, should mindfulness be taught in college? So why or why not?
So for me, yes, definitely, especially for the student, it's really helpful for them to cope from the stress and during the exam week or their hectic week. I think this helps them to be more calm and control their emotion. Once they try it, I think they will love it.
For me, absolutely, it's a great initiative because people usually just take up a hobby or doing something that they're interested about. So by doing this session, I would say that they will feel a lot calmer and will be able to focus more in meetings.
It's great to hear that both of you agree, because I agree as well. As we are students now, we always have new experiences. New experience comes with new emotions. So it's a great way for us to learn about how to regulate these new emotions. So with that, we are to conclude our FGD today with thanks to everyone. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.